Welcome to Seated Strength. My name is Angie, and this is a 30-minute class. I'm going to get the music started, and the timer started in just a second. So you do need, obviously, some water, your chair, and we're going to use 2 hand weights of any size today, along with a ball of any size and a resistance band of any resistance. So go ahead, get everything underneath your chair, and we're going to start seated nice and tall. Let's roll the shoulders a few times. Roll them forward a few times. Down into the wrists. Move in a circle. Reverse. Open and close the fingers. Good. Hands on shoulders, little circles. Reverse the direction. Good. Hands at shoulders, reach up and pull down. Good. A couple more. Arms out in front, pull back and reach forward. Good job. All right, roll the shoulders a few times. Grab a hold of that right leg. We're going to make a circle with the leg. And reverse. Good. Back at center, we lift up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Now lift up and across. Up and across. We don't have to do a full cross of the legs. Just do your best. Good. 1 more. All right. Hold on to that leg, and we're going to rotate through the ankle. Reverse. Toes are going to point and flex. Left and right. Foot goes down. Pick up the other leg. We're going to make a circle with the left. And reverse. Good. Hold on to the leg. Oh, we're going to lift up and down. Up and down. Two more. Now carefully lift that leg up and over and back down. Good, last one. Excellent. Hold on to the leg, rotate through the ankle and reverse. Excellent. Let's get moving. Marching the feet. Sitting up nice and tall, little squeeze in your shoulder blades. Take your feet out nice and wide. Back in narrow and wide. Good, back in narrow. Toe taps out in front. So, who is this class for? I often say at the beginning of class, who this class is designed for. Let's move into heel taps. It's basically for anybody, all right? It can be for somebody who just wants a quick workout. It can be for somebody who is having balance issues, somebody who's recovering from an injury. Back to marching. Come up onto your tiptoes, down to flat feet, back on up to tiptoes. It could be someone who's bound to a wheelchair. The options are endless, all right? So if this feels good to you, staying seated, feet nice and wide, and back in narrow. Now we're gonna take the right foot and go out and in. All right, if this works for you, then you just show up every time we film. All right, and if you don't make it to the day that I film and the time that I film watching it live, you are welcome to scroll back to a previous week, last two, and let's switch sides, out and in. We have our friends on YouTube today watching live. Thank you so much for joining us and showing up. Last two, alternate side to side, open and close. One more each side. Good work. All right, shake out those legs, roll through the shoulders. We're gonna begin with our hand weights today. So go ahead, step to the side, lean to the side and grab your hand weights. Oops, I'm sorry, not sure what happened there. Grab those hand weights. Sit up nice and tall, roll through the shoulder blades. Let's lift the weights up to the front of the shoulders and down. So this is called a hammer curl. Why? Because it looks like we have two hammers in our hands and we're just pounding down. There's lots of ways to work the biceps. This is just one of them. We'll do a couple more bicep moves in just a moment. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Long arms, roll the shoulders. Option bicep movement number 2. Arms at 90 degrees, open and close. Now, if you notice, my elbows are close to the body. All right, there's no separation between the upper arms and the body. They're glued in nice and tight. Hopefully you're feeling that fatigue in through the bicep. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, lower down, roll the shoulders. Third bicep move, we curl up and uncurl. So it's a movement on the way up and on the way down. Again, working yet another area of the bicep. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Weights go in the lap. We're going to take the feet out nice and wide. We're going to work yet another area of the bicep. Your right arm is going to go down inside your right leg. We lift to the front of the right shoulder. So we're leaning to the right and lifting to the front of the shoulder. You have 4, 3, 2. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Weight on the lap. Let's switch to the left. Elbow near the inside of your leg. Lift and lower. Good. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to keep the feet nice and wide. Sit up nice and tall with a shoulder roll. Weights near each other. Arms are parallel. You're leaning forward just a little bit. And we lift the elbows back and lower. Back and lower. So arms are kind of coming forward or down at a diagonal. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Sit up nice and tall. Weights on the lap. We're going to take one weight on top of the other. We're going to lean forward and stir. Now to start, we're just going to start small. Do a little circle. All right, make it bigger if you can. And then switch. Other weight goes on top and switch the direction of the circle. Good. Bigger circle if you are able. Excellent. One more. Perfect. Feet stay where they're at. Roll the shoulders. We're going to take that right weight down the left leg. All right. And we're going to pull back to the right hip. So we lean and pull. So notice my elbows going back over to the right. You can feel your shoulder blades kind of squeezing together. Last two. And last one. Weight and lap. Let's do the other diagonal. Left arm down the right leg. Lean and pull. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. Roll those shoulders, walk the feet in. Let's tap the toes. So weights right by the knees. Go ahead, lift the heels. Heels and toes. Good. All right. Just your left toes and the right heel. All right. Just your right toes and the left heel. Perfect. All right. We pause the feet. Lift the right knee up and down. Perfect. 3, 2, and 1. Let's step to the side. So right foot steps out and in. You're seated nice and tall, lifted through the chest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Left knee lifts up and down. Good. 4, 3, left leg to the left. Out, center. Out, center. Good. Two more. Pause. All right, shake out the legs. When the right knee lifts, the left arm is going to go up. Here we go. Up and down. Up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Now, left elbow bends. Right foot goes out as the left elbow goes out to the left. Out and in. One more. Good. All right, let's sit tall and roll those shoulders. We're going to do everything on the right. Or opposite limbs, I should say. So weight at the right shoulder. Left knee lifts. Right arm reaches. Four, 3, 2, good. Right elbow bends, left knee taps, or left toes tap. Out and in. Perfect. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You got it. All right, roll the shoulders. We're going to take those weights right at the side of our body. Your thumbs are going to go on the tops of the weights, and we're just going to stir in a circle. Reverse the circle. Good. Point the weights down to the floor like you're dumping something onto the ground. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right. Step to the side, lean to the side, drop it off. Let's go on to the ball. Ball is going to start in between the upper legs rather. Let's squeeze, 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 squeeze. So sitting tall, breathing. Chest is up. Hands are just resting in the lap. You have 4, 3, 2. Now hold it, squeeze. Squeeze, pulse it, pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good job. All right. Right leg extends out and tap. So we're doing 2 things at once. We're squeezing the knees together and extending the right leg straight. 4, 3, 2. Left leg does the same. Out and down. Out and down. Zip up through the core. Seated nice and tall. 4, 3. Perfect. Roll those shoulders. All right, hold on to the ball. Take the feet out nice and wide. The ball is in your left hand. You're going to the upper left corner and we're reaching down to the lower right leg. So we reach and lean. Reach and lean. Your fingertips are gripping the ball. Nice and tight. Last 3. So this is a vertical diagonal. And now we're going to do a horizontal diagonal. Back left corner, front right knee. Back left corner, front right knee. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Ball goes at the lower right leg. We're going to walk it up the right leg and walk it right back down. So your left fingers are doing the walking all the way down and all the way up. One more time. At the top of your right leg, you're going to hold onto the ball with your right hand. Right fingers are gripping upper right corner, lower left leg. Lean and reach. Good. Last 3, 2. This is our vertical diagonal. Let's do our horizontal diagonal. Shoulder height, reach back to the right corner. Front left knee. Back right. Front left. Excellent. All right, we're coming down the left leg now with the right fingers. Up and down the leg. Perfect. Let's walk the feet in. Toss the ball between the 2 hands. All right, toss and catch right in front of you. Add in a clap if you are able. Add in a clap. Can you get to 2 claps? Good. Just your right hand tosses the ball. Just your left hands. All right, we're gonna take this ball in our left elbow, squeeze the ball into place, lift your elbow as high as you can, and let's squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it, squeeze. Opposite knee, that would be your right knee, lifts across, lifts across. Squeeze, lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Other elbow. Put that ball into place on the right side. Squeeze, squeeze. Lifting the elbow as high as you are able, and ideally shoulder height. 4, 3, 2. Hold it, squeeze. Left knee lifts up and down. See if you can bring your right shoulder forward. Forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Roll the shoulders. All right. One hand is going to go on the bottom of the ball, and the other hand is going to go on top. Your fingers are facing opposite directions. You're going to roll the ball around your hands. Place a little bit of pressure on the ball. and reverse the direction. All right, ball goes in the palm of one hand. You're going to use your fingers on the other hand to twist and squeeze. Now reverse the direction. Opposite side, other hand, squeeze and twist, and reverse. Excellent. We're going to finish with the ball on the floor. So carefully take it to the floor. Place your right foot on top of the ball, both hands on the right knee. You're lifted through the chest, and we push, release, push, release. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Heel to toe. Roll that ball forward and back. Oops. Forward and back. Out and in. Now we're going to take the ball left to right. From the blade of the foot to the inner foot as best you can. This is so good for our ankles. All right, let's switch to the other foot. Ball goes underneath your left foot. Both hands on the left knee, and let's press. Press, release. Press, release. You've got 4, 3, 2, good, heel to toe, out and in. Good, left to right. Excellent. All right, carefully set that ball to the side. Let's take a sip of water before we continue with the band. So go ahead, grab that. And then when you're ready, grab the bands. We are going to start with wrist and finger stuff today. So band is in the right hand. We're going to roll the band up around our right wrist as fast as possible. All right, ready? Let's go. Use your wrist, use your elbow. Unwind. Same hand, same thing. Let's go. Unwind. Now take your right fingers onto the part that is either green, red, blue, gray, whatever color you have, and we're going to walk the fingers down the band. All right, when you are finished with the second round, the second lap, the second length, we're going to switch the hands to the right or to the left. All right, let's roll it up around our left wrist and unwind. Same thing, second time. Awesome, undo. All right, your left fingers are going to walk down the band, covering the full length of the band, walking as quickly as possible. All right, once you are finished walking the left fingers down and back, we're going to take the band now underneath our right foot. The heel is going to go on the floor, the toes are going to lift, your chest is going to lift, and you're going to make an X right on top of your shoelace. Right heel steps out and in, out and in. So straighten the leg, bring it in. Your handles are right up by your body. Your arms are nice and still. You have 3, 2, Now take the right foot to the right, out and in, out and in. 2 more. Now take a big movement all the way up and out and back in. Good, 1 more. Keep the foot out, put the foot on the floor flat. Both handles come into your left hand. You're seated nice and tall. Left elbow pulls back to the left. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Separate the handles. Bring the foot back in. Lift the knee, tap the heel up and down, up and down. Oh, this should feel really good in through the hip flexors, those muscles in the front of the hip. Last 2 and 1. Keep it up. We push out and in, out and in. We need our hip flexors to be nice and strong, right? To keep us moving. Last 1. Perfect. All right, uncrisscross and let's switch to our left foot. Crisscross the band, heel is down, toes are up, elbows at your side. We straighten and bend, out and in. So we're making the foot push the band, and that is going to strengthen your legs. All right, you have 3, 2. Now step the heel out to the left, out and in. Sitting tall, breathing. 3, 2. All right, take a bigger movement, up and out, up and back in. Do the best you can. Imagine yourself getting into the bathtub and out. Last 1. Foot stays out and flatten it. Both handles go into the right hand. We pull the right elbow back. You've got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Separate those handles. Bring the foot back in. Lift the left knee. Up and down. Up and down. You have 3, 2. Keep it up. We push out and in. Yes. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, undo. We are already done with the band because we are running out of time. All right, let's roll through the shoulders. We're going to take our hands to the back of the chair, squeeze our shoulder blades, and lean forward. Feel that nice stretch in through the front of the chest and through your shoulder blades. Hold. Bring your chin down to your chest. Good job. Sit up nice and tall. Arms out left and right. Open wide. Push your thumbs back. Push the palms to the side of the room. Point your fingers down. Push your wrists out to the side of the room. Good. Lift the arms up tall. Big stretch vertically and a little tip to the right. Up through the center, little tip to the left. Let's do it again. Up and over. And up and over. Excellent. Release. Roll the shoulders. All right, take your right leg out in front. Heel goes down, toes go up. You may need to scoot forward. Pull your right toes back. 3, 2, 1. Flatten your right foot. Straight leg. Heel down, pull the toes back. 3, 2, 1. Flatten the foot. Sitting up nice and tall, hands together, toes up, and we lean forward, pushing the arms straight forward from the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Sit up nice and tall. Extend that left leg out. Pull your toes in for 3, 2, 1. Flatten your foot. Good. Heel goes down. Pull the toes back. 3, 2. Good. Flatten the foot. Excellent. Heel down, toes up again. Hands together. We lean forward right from the shoulders. Excellent. We sit nice and tall. Roll the shoulders a few times. Take a trace of your shoe on the floor, the outer part of your shoe on the floor, and reverse. Do the other foot, and reverse. All right, let's just do a quick finger stretch, a gentle press of each digit, and switch. Good. All 4 fingers on both sides. Perfect. Shake things out. Thank you so much for joining me today for Seated Strength. For those joining us today on YouTube, thank you so much for coming. If you would like a membership or more information on the Virtual Eye, please check out www.ymcamn.org for more information. You can click on the virtual and you'll get the information there. All right, have a great rest of your day.